Okay friends, it's Mike from Hillside Hives. Thursday, I think the 11th, January, and it's like 45 degrees out here, so we're gonna exchange a bee box sugar board. See, I have the sugar board here. You see how ugly it gets when the snow melts up here. Looks ugly. Beautiful day in New Hampshire. Well, I shouldn't say beautiful, it's cloudy, but it's warm. That's all that matters. So, let's traverse this. I lost one of my, oh there it is. I lost one of my boot things. There it is. When I came up last time. But you know what? I don't have time to sit and put it on, so we're gonna go down. Going down is always the easy part. And fingers crossed that these bees made it. We're going into the one big beehive now. And tomorrow it's gonna be 50. So we'll go into the other one tomorrow. Only because I need to take the empty one out of this and fill it with sugar tonight. So let's take a look. Edit a lot of this out. I don't have anywhere to put anything. Not a good sign that there's none flying around. That's not a good sign. But quite unfortunate. I went into this hive and these bees, let me hold on one second. I'll show you. Are dead. There's no bees alive in there. There's the cluster. They cluster in the winter. And they're all dead down here. So this hive didn't make it. That's a shame because that was a good hive. The bees feel, and I found them kind of scattered about the hive too, so it tells me they froze at some point because they feel a little bit moist. The bees feel moist themselves, thawed but moist, so it tells me that somehow there was more moisture in there, even though we had it ventilated. I didn't have it. I'll have to vent more next year. So let's go to the other one. Well, sadly, went into this one and they're dead too. So dead, dead, dead. That's so sad. Not to beekeeping, I guess. I should go check on this one over here. They were alive last week, so not that I want to disturb them again, but let's check their sugar. Oh, my only one that's alive. Okay, all right, my 8-frame hive. Beautiful. They're doing wonderful. Here's my friend. Came out to see me. Trying to get her back in the hive, but I think she's a guard bee, and it's like, what are you doing, Mike? Get back in, you're gonna freeze. All right, let me go put her back in. So quite a disappointing day here. I suspected those two were gonna be dead, and they are. So there's no live bees in there. And these three are all dead. So there's nothing in there but one hive behind here, that 8-frame hive, is alive, and they're doing fantastic. They look great. Their sugar board on top only has about maybe half of the sugar left, which I put that other sugar board on 2 weeks ago, so that's only gonna last them about 2 more weeks. So they're gonna need a new sugar board. I don't want to do it now because they're all clustered to the top. I'll think about it tonight. It's supposed to be 50 tomorrow here, 54, and then it's going to go back down to the teens with negative numbers at night for the next couple nights. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into the hive for a while. So after thinking about it, I think we're going to have to change that board out tomorrow. So I have a fresh board going into January, February, and then it'll warm up a little bit by end of February and March. It'll be a little bit warmer where I can get into the hives, and then I can change that sugar board again for the spring for them. So I think I will do it tomorrow. Very carefully go in, tap them down off of that top sugar board, put the new sugar board on. Hopefully the queen's down in that cluster somewhere, and I'm not messing with her. So tap her down in, or tap all those bees down in there. Since that's the only hive that I have going, I have to treat that one with tender gloves here. So very disappointing day. I'll check my hive in Newbury. That's the only other hive I have, and then kind of we'll see. We'll kind of go from there. That's beekeeping, right? I guess. So very disappointing. I don't know why that one lived and they did not live. I didn't expect that one to make it, but I expected these big hives to make it. So I don't know if it's more ventilation. There was snow packing the bottom. That's the one thing. So was it limiting their ventilation? I don't know. So I think next year what I would do is, even in Pennsylvania, or Pennsylvania when we'll be down there, is more ventilation in the winter. I think it's the only thing I can think of is another ventilation port in the back, just to make sure that we truly do have a lot of ventilation. That's the only other thing I can think of, because everything else I think I did. I don't know. I'll research and I'll get back to you. All right. Well, have a good day.